we are. Welcome to the studio in Mexico, Canada. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. Yeah, welcome. It is Thursday, August 30th. If you we've been doing our gratitude challenge for the last 7 days of this month. We just did day 6. So that video was posted first before our live stream. Good morning and hello. Yes. So it's been an interesting week. If you guys have noticed that I did make an announcement on my other social medias. There's a little bit of that announcement in our gratitude journaling today. And just to make it official, I have submitted my paperwork and I'm running in the political office here, which is crazy AF. So I am really excited. Hello, Ines. I'm really excited to share this with you guys along the way as well. I've never done this before, and this is something that I didn't know I would be doing in my life. So here we are. The ancient Egyptian tarot has been calling me. They're a little bit harsh, but I think there's some messages in there we need to hear today. Also, the Gateway Oracle is coming out. I've got some great announcements for our gratitude journal wrap up. But let's get started. Just opening a space. Thank you. I feel your presence here with us today. I call on Archangel Michael too to come in and surround us in a nice bubble of love and light, a nice safe space for us to give and receive these messages. Thank you. And I'd like to call on our guards, guides, gods, goddesses, universal energies to please come in and allow us to give and receive messages for our highest good in the highest truth and words that are kind and understandable. And I thank you. Thank you all for being here, and thank you, universe, angels, and everyone for coming. Problems. It seems to be okay right now. I'm not getting any notices up. So with that being said, let's do a little singing bowl here. Gorgeous. I had some beautiful incense going that gives a nice cleanse to all the zodiac signs. Ooh, thank you. And then a beautiful banded quartz wand again today because it's right there. Boom. Easy breezy. Beautiful. And then we have our success stone. Gorgeous cup of green tea and hibiscus today. It's very aromatic in the room. So this deck, oh my gosh, this is one of my oldest decks. This is like the first deck I bought myself. I believe I was still a teenager. 5 here. Excellent. Is anyone here doing the gratitude challenge along on the channel as well? It's been pretty amazing. Oops. And so how I run these readings on the channel is I will go from 1 to 40 today. Oops. I'll put our numbers as we're going along. Happy birthday, you spring chicken. I'll put the numbers in our chat as we're going along. And it keeps it fun and interesting. You're catching up to me. Ashley, good morning. Hello. School is absolutely more important. The great thing about these little videos is that you get to come back to them whenever, right? So there is that. Okay. So I think I may be leaving like the political vlogs of like how to run for politics. And I think I'm going to put that on the dance channel, just that how to do stuff channel, and it'll have its own playlist there. Actually, I went looking for those emails because, damn, I'm so curious. And yeah, I couldn't find them anywhere. And you've got this to write it out. That's the best part about journaling. Like, if you need to journal to me in an email, that's cool. I don't mind. Yeah. That's awesome. All right. So we have this Egyptian deck here. Oh. Oh, good. Because I went looking for it, and I'm like, you can't tell me not to look. And then, hello, I'm curious. So here we are, guys, ready to get started. Are we ready to get started? I was gonna write something down, and I don't know. Palin, you missed us. Come on, hello. All right, we're just about to get to blah, 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 blah. Come on, 27. How are you? All right, I don't know what I was going to write down. Anyways, here we are. We have the gateway and the Egyptian. So let's just get started here. I think this is our quickest intro ever. You pick 7, awesome. I love it when you guys stick your numbers in there, and you can do this like a choose your own adventure as well. So you can pick more than one number. If you want me to give you a number, tell me. I'll give you a number. I'm not writing it down. You need to keep track of it, but I will give you a number. Good morning, Redbeard. All right, so here we go. Oh, yeah, my big announcement for after, this is wild. My big announcement for after the gratitude challenge, I'll tell you guys right now, is through my different social medias, I'm going to be doing 101 days of divination. Right? So not just tarot, not just oracle, but we're going to be talking some charms, dice, cards, pendulums, buttons, things, divination things, because I have a lot of really fun props and exciting things, and I'd love to use them more. Aww. You guys, and it's okay if more than one person picks a number as well, just so that you know. So yeah, and the wild thing about that is, I was thinking 100 days is a hashtag on TikTok, right? And so I was like, oh, let's do 100 days. Aw, thank you, Redbeard. And so when I looked it up, because in the witch's year is 101 days for a witch's cycle, and that's where I've kind of based my cycles on since forever, and that's just how I do it. So anyways, 101 days from September 1st is December 11th. So 12/11/22. And I thought that is just absolutely perfect. That was a universal sign. So starting September 1, I will be doing 101 days of divination across my social medias. And so what that means, if I'm doing a reading day, or if it's say a Monday's shorts day or whatever on this channel, Tuesday I'm reading here, so I may post a quick little TikTok of a different form of divination, or throw it on Facebook and Instagram. So there's that. Isn't that fun? All right, who's ready to get started? Thank you, Redbeard. All right. I'm ready to get started. Here we are, number 1s. I'm debating right now, should I do the gateway of the oracle cards first and then the tarot? So here we are. Our oracle here is breaking barriers. I'm expanded beyond limitations into joy and freedom. And I think that's what this next cycle is about for a lot of people, is because the work has been done. Ooh, the 5 of Swords coming in. The work has been done, but there's still a little bit of a conflict that's going on. Breaking barriers and discovering new things does cause a bit of conflict. It causes personal conflict and conflict around with others because they have expectations of us. And so as we change as individuals, people's expectations are going to have to shift as well. And that does cause a little bit of chaos just because, you know, like, oh, well, you've changed. You know, you may hear that coming up a lot. Yay, Volatan, hello. You may hear that coming up a lot, but that is because we are supposed to change. We are supposed to grow and learn. Lena, perfect. You're just in time. Here we are with number 2. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, number 2s. Woo, we have the Hermit that's come through on here. Again, self-discovery is going to be big. Going to be big in this next cycle. Ooh, I'm going to be making that sound a lot today. Awakening ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. So here we are too. We have the Hermit coming out, and this is major arcana, so it's something that's shifting within, right? And deep inner knowledge, inner knowing is emerging. So being able to understand and see the signs from the universe and understand that, yeah, you can know these things. All right, so let your light shine. Be inspired by the signs that are being brought to you. All right, threes. Here we go. We'll see time factor and maybe pull a couple of readings for our members. 3s, here we go. Perfect, right? The 10 of Wands in the reverse position. All right, so it's time to pay attention to the details of closing up the matter. Closing up the matter. Oops, something just perfect. So the 10 of Wands is almost at that end of the cycle. Just make sure that all the details are taken care of. Look at this, launching your journey. I'm an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. Right, so that's just making sure you get ready. Pay attention to all the details. Ooh, a journey may be coming to you, and it may actually be like a movement journey, Beautiful. Love it. Number 4, here we go. We have the Sun in the reverse position. Ooh, we had this in our journal the other day. So with the Sun in the reverse position, what we're looking at is how can we let the light in? Where do we need to let the light in, right? Opening to love. My heart is open. There's a lot of heart chakra movement right now going on as well. So if you're feeling that, like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm there on Facebook, or, oh, the kitty just waved at me, you know, like, that's your heart opening up. So there is a lot of like heart chakra opening energy happening right now. And with the Sun in the reverse position, it's a reminder to let that sunshine in. It's a reminder to let the light in. And even though we're not like dealing with that shadow work at that time, we're not meant to be doing shadow work all the time. We're meant to also be in the moment, you know, like we recognize something. And right now, and it's a very similar thing that's going on amongst people is that, you know, like we've had these hurts in our heart for a long time, and now it's starting to crumble away, like those hurts. And it's not that you have to do any work regarding it or anything. It's just letting it crumble away and opening up that space to let the light in again. And that's really what this is talking about, is where there was darkness, there will be light in your heart. Ooh. That was pretty deep. All right, 5, 5, 5. Here we go. Here we go. You guys are amazing, amazing. Thank you for being here. Goodness. Ooh, we have the Four of Wands is like a foundation card. What are we looking forward to celebrating, and how are we going to build foundations to get to that point, right? So if we are looking at, yay, Pinky Lee. Ooh, rising above, I see only beauty and grace. So we can build really good foundations on hope and knowledge. The foundations that are built on fear and unknowing are not as stable, right? So we can turn that Four of Wands energy around here by making sure that, you know, we are leading in love. We see beauty and grace. We're seeing a good outcome. There's no sense building a crappy foundation if you want a good outcome. You got to build a good foundation. Aw, you guys are amazing. Like and share, please. That's awesome. I don't think I shared this. I think I need to share this in a post. Did you guys get notifications? Come on, little camera. Focus. Focus, little camera. Here, let's put this in a post. We'll get everyone in here. We are live. Come and play with us. There we go. All right, number 6. Ooh! No. What did I do? I did something. I touched something. I shouldn't have touched it. Oh, no. That's why I should leave all the sharing up to you guys. What happened here? Let's get this out of the way. Nope, I don't want talk chat. That's what happened. I need live chat. That way I can keep where I'm at. And here we go. Number 6. Yay, I put it in the right spot. We have the 7 of Cups in the reverse position for you sixes. A lot of reverse cards today, but that's okay because we need to pay attention to what we're doing. All right, so the 7 of Cups. It's time to find something new that sparks your passion, that sparks your excitement. Ooh, being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. So by forcing yourself to do things that you used to like and pretending to still like them, you're just kind of lying to yourself. Actually, not kind of. You're lying to yourself. So it's a time that these cups are emptying out. Throw them in the dishwasher. And it's time to go with the flow. Discover something new. Saying yes to opportunities is going to lead to more knowledge, is going to lead to that discovery of what it is that you do like. And it's time, you guys. Like, it's time to bring joy back into your life on an intentional level. Intentional level. Shushma, hello. Stop touching things. No. All right, 7s. Here we go. Sevens, 2 of Swords in reverse. Hooray for you. Decisions have been made. The blindfold is falling off. The swords are falling down. And it is an opportunity to start creating, start seeing things for what they are and what you want them to be. You've done a lot of work, right? So there's a little bit of tough answering that needs to be done at this point, but it really is, okay, am I going to commit to the decision that I'm making? It's that simple. Ooh, being in the flow came out again. I am in the flow of the universe. Hey, Dina. All right, 7. So there we go. That decision that you're making is a very good thing. It's going to open your eyes. We're going to have a look around and see what it is that is the options that are there. Harsha picks 12. Pinky Lee picks 9. I see. Good morning. Hello. Yay. Welcome, welcome. It's time. Yes, yes, yes. All right. 8. Here we go. Harsita. Hello. 8. This is your card. Ooh, we've got the Prince of Cups coming in. Things flowing to you. Watch for messages from the universe that are coming to you. Like things are shifting, and if you don't have all the answers, the universe is trying to give you signs. Ooh, 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 ooh. Planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. All right, so make sure with that you're watering those messages. You're giving energy to those messages that you're getting, because that's going to lead into something for your future. All right, make sure you're watering the messages you're getting. Oh, that was shocking. I had a nice, cool, and crisp orange when I brought it up, and it was sitting on top of my teacup. So now it's a warm and drier orange. I was shocked. He's like drinking warm orange juice. Yeah. All right, 9s. Here we go. This is for you. What do we have going on here? Ooh, we've got the Hierophant. 6 of Swords on the bottom. So with the Hierophant, we're looking at like, what are your traditions? What are your bases? What are your traditions here? If you're looking for advice, to look for somebody who has that experience for the advice, instead of just like flailing around or going, I don't know what to do. You can literally type in your question to Google and it will come up with some answers for you. Hearing messages from Spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. Ooh. So yeah, being on that pathway, looking for the answers, right? What are your traditions? Where do they come from? Sometimes we're doing things in the name of tradition and we have no freaking clue why, so it's time to messages from Spirit and see if, ask yourself, why am I doing what I'm doing? And is there a better way to do it? And is it suiting me? All right. Oh, wasn't really a soggy orange either. Just kind of. Oh. Woke up with this irritation in the back of my back, at the bottom of my ribs. So if you see me wiggling a little bit, like when I take those really deep breaths, maybe it's just like an energy blockage. I haven't done a really good meditation in a few days. A really good meditation. All right, are we at number 9s? I should be reading 9. Did I just read 9? Where are we at now? I feel like I need to read 10. Ooh! Is this 10 or 9? Yeah, my kids aren't here. Otherwise, I totally would. All right. I'm going to say this is 10. So we've got the Justice card coming into play here, and it's about the balance, right? About the balance. Our Gateway card here is renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life, and the removal of clutter. The removal of a clutter. Finding that balance, making it peaceful, finding that balance, removing the clutter. Feng Shui is the word that's coming. Thank you. Finding that internal home balance too, feeling comfortable inside. Get rid of the clutter, clearing it out. All right, 11s, 11s, 11s. Here we go. Arcita, pick number 11. We have, the death card here. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. 3 of Wands. All right, so with the death card and the 3 of Wands coming into this reading, there are some major cycles that are coming to a completion, but there is insight onto where to go next. So the death card is of a thing, right? So something has come to a conclusion. I do not want to feel this way anymore, so I'm going to change the way I feel. With the, exceeding expectations, I soar into excellence. Nice. That makes total sense with these other 2 cards here. The 3 of Wands is an action card about what to do next, the steps that you're going to take. And having that feeling of exceeding expectations, soaring into excellence, higher than you thought possible. And that's by taking those little steps. It could be the death of fear as you're starting something new, right? Once you get that little foot in the door, it's not so scary anymore. And it makes it easy to exceed your expectations, because being open for that next step is going to allow you more knowledge to do that, right? Starting something new, you don't know the outcome of it, but this is a really good set actually, allowing that completion to come in as a new thing is starting. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, really. I love it when I get the death card in my readings when I'm working on something, like when I've actively been working on changing something. I appreciate the death card coming in because it's that sign that says, yeah, it's working. What you're doing is working. All right, 12s. Fool card came out and the Justice card. All right, we got lots of new things starting for some people. We had that big shift come in. Remember, I was talking about all this moon energy and the shifting and the releasing of blockages and stuff we didn't need. And that super moon really helped with it, right? So the seeds that we've planted are coming through. The Fool card and Justice coming in for you. And then embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. There's a lot of movement cards that are coming in right now. A lot of new adventures. So that's exactly what the Fool card is here. These two are like best friends. We're going on an adventure. We're having an adventure. All right. Justice is here as well for balance. Make sure that you have your legal assets covered as well if you're going to be on a traveling. If you're going to be on a vacation. If you're going to be on a traveling. Thank you. All right, 13s. Here we go. Thank you, Harsha. Thank you. All right, 13s. We've got the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse position. All right, are you feeling, a little bit of imposter syndrome maybe, which means like you've learned some skills and you've come so far, and then you're like, oh, maybe I'm not good enough to do this job. Put on those brakes. Yes, you are. All right, so 9 of Pentacles, just have a review of what you're doing and make sure what you're doing is working towards your ultimate goals. We have planting seeds. I was going to say funny because this one's in a garden, but this card is not a garden. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. This one's come up also recently. So just remember, as we're going through these cycles, we're going to have these moments where it's like, oh my God, I'm not good enough. And those are the moments that you have to remember. The seeds that you've planted are going to grow. Yes, you are good enough. Yes, you are worthy. And yes, you can do this. So you just got to give yourself a little pump up, a little cheerleader boost, and know that the things that you're working on are going to pay off. But it's consistency, right? And it's seeing it through to the end. All right, 14s. Here we go. Ooh, that was nice. 14s. We have the moon in the reverse position. Paying attention to what it is you're going to be doing in this next cycle. All right. These cards are really intense with their imagery. Yeah, coming into power. I step into my power boldly and confidently. Woo! And I can tell you, it's a little bit scary. But boldly and confidently. You know what? You do stuff. That's what we do. We're humans. We do stuff. And this combo right here makes me think of something that Marissa Peer says in her teachings. And it's like, you don't give up on a baby. A toddler doesn't give up on itself if it can't walk yet. It doesn't fall down on its bum and say, that's it, I'm done. I've tried once. That's it, it's over. They don't know the meaning of giving up, right? So when we have that the moon in the reverse position, again in the nine of cycles, 9 of pentacles as well coming in, it's feeding a little bit from the last reading. But stepping into your own power includes being willing to fail, being willing to try, being willing to try again. All right, we're not perfect the first time we try things. And the moon in the reverse position is a really good opportunity just to try stuff. You know, if you're not sure about it, try it in the dark. You don't need to try things in front of other people, right? So coming into the stuff that you're afraid of as well. All right, 15s. Here we go. I was jumping all over me last night too. So I wonder if maybe he put one of my ribs out because he's a heavy cat. 15. We have the 5 of Cups here. So if things are not looking how you're wanting them to look, 5s are turning points. Oh, we've got the 5 in, some movement that needs to be made, some things that need to be left behind with this 5 of Cups, and moving through that sort of chaos into some orderliness. 5 of Cups spilled. There are 5 cups that are spilled out, but they nourish the ground beneath your feet too. So looking at it like a knowledge thing, right? Like you spill it all out and then you have room to gain more. Again, coming into... So these cups here could be dumping out self-doubt. They could be dumping out lack of confidence. They could be dumping out lack of focus. And stepping into this power here confidently, that's what's being called for right now, which is, you know, this is a very interesting image of the 5 of Wands. It's a very orderly 5 of Wands versus like that conflict of wands crossing over one another in a traditional deck. So really the message here is, yeah, you're coming into your power. Throw those cups in the dishwasher. Throw those cups in the dishwasher. It's my answer for everything. Get rid of the cups. Throw them in the dishwasher. I like in the Wheel of the Year, though, the 5 of Cups, because it is watering the garden beneath her feet. And it will lead to more nourishment. It's just seeing that you don't need that cup right now. Good morning, Cosmic Coven! All right, 16s. Here we go. Again, we have the Sun in the reverse position. All right, you guys. So even if it feels like it's a little bleak or a little quiet or feeling like even a little tired after these moons, let that sun shine in. Standing firm, I am noble, brave, and strong. Right? So even in our quiet time, even in our rest time, still noble, brave, and strong. But letting that sun shine in, oh, I'm going to call you out. You don't have to earn rest. Being productive should not be rewarded by being allowed to rest, right? Coming into standing firm, I'm noble, brave, and strong, is a coming into the power. You can see how the sun is, if the sun is setting, the sun is getting to rise ready here. The sun is getting ready to rise here on the new horizon. Right? So as we are going through that cycle, this is another cycle with the major arcana, just really allowing the sun to set in one aspect of things to rise in the other. I feel like I'm speaking really cryptically today, but you know what you're getting. Felicia, hello. All right, 17s. Oh my gosh, my tea tastes like candy. It is so yummy. Hibiscus, green tea, and honey. Oh, yes, please. All right, 17. 17. Just spill the cards. Spill the cards everywhere. Ooh, 17s. The Hierophant has come out again, and letting go. All right. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. And here we have the Hierophant that's talking about rules, traditions. Are you so stuck in rules and traditions, again, that you don't know why you're doing it? Right? Letting go of some rules. As human beings, we like to put rules on ourselves and other people. We're just so used to it. Like, there, of course, rules are necessary, but all the extra ones and the implied ones and rules that you put on other people and expect them to, that they don't know about and you expect them to live by, right? That's like putting them into that category. So it may be time to have a look at why you're doing things. And see, like, what rules, what traditions, what things are you looking at that you can honor, but that you can also incorporate into your new rules, into your traditions. All right, go into that flow. Thank you. I'm nervous AF about that. Canadian politics. Yeah. But that's me backing my play about saying yes to opportunities, hey? Hubby was going to run, but it was not in the cards for him this year. And so he looked at me and said that I should. And so I did. And so now I went and turned in my paperwork. And it's official. It's official. This is crazy ass, hey? Whew. As I get like the total goosebumps coming over me. I'm a woman in Canadian politics. You know, I've been hearing that. And yet I'm feeling like it'll be a good place for the fighter in me to come out, the sharer, the communicator, the person who asks why. Yeah, thank you. Really crazy, and yeah. Wow. And it's wild because, like, I don't follow politics. I don't pay attention to it. You know, like with all the different classifications of the different parties and the groups and everything. It's all a little crazy. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, and I'm very excited to share the journey with you guys. And thank you very much. It's, hey, I might end up in Victoria. You never know. Come down for a little visit. I'll be shouting at you out on the island. Woo! All right. So yeah, now I need to go campaigning and asking my communities for their support in the form of a signature, because I need 21 legal registered voters to back me for me to get on the ballot. Well, also in the alternate line of work that I'm in, it is going to make it very interesting about language that I choose to use. You know, they're going to look at me about being that talking about love and light person, but when we do things with good intentions, good things happen. So, woo, we'll see. All right. 18s. If anything, I'm hoping to be able to learn a whole lot about how the process works and then share that with other people along the way. Because, you know, there may be some really good fits for people who are wanting to get into this but are just really intimidated and don't know how. So yeah, kicking goals we didn't know we had. 18. Nice. 6 of Swords in the reverse position. So getting ready to move away from some things. I don't want to feel this way anymore. So I'm starting to make changes in order to do that. That's that 6 of Swords reverse energy right there. So it's getting ready. It's getting those swords out of the way. It's preparing the vessel. All right. It's preparing that vessel and it's getting ready for that. Igniting courage comes in. I'm strong, valiant, and courageous. And with the 6 of Swords here, it's a very good complementary card. So as we are gathering courage, as we are gathering the strength to say, hey, I need to make a change. And you know what? The hardest part is the change within our own selves, which is that perspective or allowing to feel good, right? Because sometimes we get into such a mode where it's like, oh, I'm just used to complaining and I'm used to grumbling about things. And so igniting courage is the opportunity to be like, okay, I'm off the gossip train. I'm going to stop complaining for 24 hours at a time. And I'm going to start promoting things that I love. And that's the way that this 6 of Swords gets its movement on. Woo! All right, 19. 19. We've got the 10 of Swords here. It's a little bit of a harsh one. And the 7 of Swords in reverse. Very good. All right, so the 10 of Swords upright is the end of a cycle. What's done is done. There's no turning back. There's no changing it back. There's no going back in time. It's done. And sometimes it can be kind of like a heart-wrenching. I say opportunity a lot. It's the opportunity to let those emotions flow. All right. Now is not the time of holding judgments or grudges or hatreds, especially for those involved in helping become aware of the situation. Right. So anything that feels like it's been being taken away from you is going to come to a slowdown, is going to stop because you have your power back. Expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. Nice. So coming out of this, the transition out of the 10 of Swords is opening up, is allowing miracles in. All right. So what's done is done. But now being open to what is possible. The faith, the hope, the love, seeing them for what they are. The little tiny things. We open our eyeballs. We open our eyelids, we can see, we can take a breath, we can move our bodies, we can watch grass, we can look at an animal and see its complete miracle and wonder. So welcoming those miracles into your life every day is that way to shift through that 10 of Swords amendment. Ooh, all right. Moa, hello, you're going to have to rewind. All right, 20s, here we go. Thank you for hanging with me in your pocket. 20s, we have the Two of Pentacles and maybe a little bit off. If you know what a metronome is, it's time to turn down the dial. Slow down your timekeeper a little bit because you're going to run out of some time. Or get caught up in the chaos. Get caught up in, it's not running out of time. It's just not using it wisely, getting caught up in the chaos. So the beat of your drum needs to be joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. All right. Also control. You can't control the chaos. The harder you try to control chaos, the harder chaos is going to let you know it can't be controlled. So going with the flow, letting things go, doing what you can do, wisdom and the wisdom to know the difference, right? Change what you can change, but just having that wisdom to know when to let things flow. All right, guys, we're halfway there. We're living on a prayer. Take my hand, won't it, I swear. Bad lyrics. Bad rendition of the lyrics. Good lyrics, bad rendition. All right, 21s, here we go. I feel like we're losing content. It's very handy, right? Oh, nice. The 5 of Wands in the reverse position is a calming of chaos. Again, calming down. So maybe things are a little bit more clear or noted about what needs to be done so that we can get in line and it can be a little bit clearer. Making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. All right, so even trying to make sense of some chaos, your inner light is going to help along the way. Ooh, just because I can. All right, 22. I think we had a drop off. I think the internet dropped me. The internet dropped me. We've got 22 going on here. All right, we've got the devil. And what are we going against? The devil and the sun. You deserve to be happy. You deserve happy. Happiness is actually our birthright. Babies are not born unhappy. Sure, they cry a little bit, but that's only because they're hungry. But other than that, they're pretty easygoing. Accepting what is. Ooh, nice. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. And this is exactly what these 2 cards here are talking about. Ooh, think, right? Get over it. Get out of it. Get under it. Get around it. Change it. Flip the script. Allow yourself in your thoughts. All right? So that's what's being called upon right now. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Only you know what's good for you. So, yes, you deserve to be happy and have the sunshine. No, don't. Here we go. Toss the cards. Boom. Right. We have the 9 of Cups. This is the wish card coming true. Like the cups are all full. These people, they've got food on the table there. The family, the friends are playing nice in the background. The little ones are all around. So the 9 of Cups is like that feeling like everything is going well and as it should be. And sourdough. Nice. Fertile soil of my soul. So your wishes and dreams, the things that you want to come, put it as yours from the universe. Just out of how far away are you from Victoria? I know where you're at. I just don't know like the time distance. The Canadian time distance, because that's how we measure things, is in time. So now I'm just curious. I think I'm closer to, oh, maybe not. About an hour and a half. Nice. All right. I knew they were close. We do. Like from Penticton to Vancouver, it was about 4 hours or about 500 kilometers. From here to Winnipeg, it's about 3.5 hours and about 500 kilometers. I don't know exactly how far. But yeah, we do measure in time. It takes us about an hour to get to Brandon, about 20 minutes from every other town. We measure in time. We're Canadian. All right, a 24. We've got a good mix-in the card. Yeah, exactly. And even if you do tell me in kilometers, I'm like, okay, the speed limit's 100 kilometers an hour. So if we're driving at 100 kilometers... All right, 24. So we have justice that is coming out a lot today. So about balance, about literal justice coming through. Where is the balance within your life? Stepping into stillness here. My power is born in the majesty of silence. And there's a lot of people that have a response that need to be always doing something, always productive, always doing something. And so when we sit and we listen and we're in silence, we have the opportunity to be inspired. We have the opportunity to just allow thoughts to flow. We don't need to control them. We can just, oh, that's interesting, and next. And as we learn to still our minds, to quiet our minds, we allow that calmness to come right through, right? So finding that balance, we're not meant to be in hustle mode at all times. Sometimes we do need to be still. Movie, people are like, and then they're stuck there like that. They could be in the middle of whatever, you know, the most graceful thing, but they have this horrible like freeze frame. Yep. Love it. All right, 25s. Here we go. About this strength card. Let's have another card come out. The Princess of Swords. Be strong. Be brave about your own ideas when we are in strength mode here. All right. So there's ideas, there's thoughts, there's signs from the universe that's coming through for you. You just have to have the strength to get in there. All right. My computer just buffered. Let's see what our gateway card is for this as well. Ooh, simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. So having the strength to declutter, having the strength to release things that are not serving your highest good. I'm going to say that a lot. Releasing the stuff that's not serving your highest good. All right. And sometimes that does take strength because sometimes it's a pretty big decision. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's go into some live chats. There we are. We're back. We're back. All right, 26 says. Ooh, 26. There we go. What's this coming out? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, planning for the future. What are your goals? What are you doing? And are they steadfast? Are they sure? I open my soul to grace. What a great card. Step through into that confidence of knowing, of having that plan and knowing that it's going to work out. Knowing is the word that's being brought to me right now. All right, who do we have in our chat at the moment? We're going on to number 27. 27s, this is for you. Let's give a gateway here. Gateway, gateway. All right, we'll put you back on live chat. My computer keeps glitching over here, so. All right, 27s. We have the 7 of Cups. Discovering new things that light your soul on fire, things that you enjoy. Letting a little bit more fantasy and magic into your life. Ooh, believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life, right? So 7 of Cups is totally about finding that magic, discovering that magic, seeing what it is that's out there. Or in there, seeing what it is that's there for you. All right. 28s, here we go. Ooh, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse position for you, 28s. What are we looking at here? It's not a time of starting new stuff. I think there's still some things that are up in the air from the old stuff. Ooh, expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. Yeah, so being aware of what you already have and what's around you. All right, so this is a gratitude exercise. This is a gratitude moment for you, 28s. Experiencing miracles. There was a point, I don't know how long ago, that you were wishing for the things that you have right now, right? So take a look around and recognize how far you have come and be in that moment right now before taking on any new things, because there needs to be a clarity that's made there. Miracles are coming in, and just understand that the work that we put out into the universe as well helps us to align with these miracles that are coming to us. So don't start anything new yet. Just have a moment, take stock of the things that are around you. All right, 29s, 29s. Here we go. Is this thing on? $29s. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position. Are we going through a series here? So with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, again, not a time of starting new things. Things are not coming to you at this moment. There are some other things that need to be tended to first. So are your plans in order? That's the thing that's really coming to mind here. Emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. All right, so when it comes to starting new things, having the confidence, having the knowledge that you can step into it gracefully and learn as you go. You can be a little bit intimidated and freaked out about it and still be brave to just take those first steps. All right, so being put together on the back end, I think making sure, and like being put together, making sure your socks and your shoes are on, your outfit looks good, you've got a matching accessory going on with it. You know, it's that kind of put together before going on. And when we have a complete outfit going on, our confidence is raised, right? So we can emerge into something new. And the phrase, dress for the job that you want, comes into mind. But then I'm seeing, you know, like this gorgeous princess dress coming in with a little wand. So that's just my imagination there. But it is emerging into grace and taking in that confidence of, yes, you can be both afraid and able to do things. Oh, we've got these aces in reverse. You guys make sure your things are completed. You know, like we're coming to the end of August also. While we still want to linger on some summer things, there is still some summer things that need completed before we move on to the fall things. You know what I mean? All right, 30s. Here we go. What do we have here for Queen of Cups? Owning the vulnerability. The Queen of Cups is the let it flow, let it go, let it know sort of girl. And she's got that really a great confidence that comes with it as well. Once you own your vulnerabilities, nobody can use it against you. You know, we have awakening ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me, which is brilliant. Be vulnerable with it. You don't have to have the answers. You know, like, hey, I know stuff and I can't tell you what book I've read it out of. I just know, you know, where you just know the things. And that's really what's coming forth. And so by saying, you know what, I don't know how I know this, but I just have this 100% I know, that's that Queen of Cups confidence coming in. Good morning, Elsie. How are you today? All right, 31s. This is for you. Here we go. You hear that dog barking? It's our neighbor's dog. She barks. 31s. Here we go. Queen of Swords. Queen of... Oh, we're going in like pairs. We had 2 aces. Now we got 2 queens. Queen of Swords comes in when it's time to cut out persons, places, situations, our own personal attitudes that are not in alignment with our highest good. All right. She comes in and she gets the job done. We've got coming into power. Oof. I step into my power boldly and confidently. Yikes! Be kind. We should add kindly in there as well. But, you know, once we cut out the BS and once we cut out the toxic situations, we really can step into our own power. You know, it gives us that path of least resistance. Ooh, nice. Very good. All right, 32s. We're whipping through this today. Holy smokes. All right, 32s. Here we go. This is for you. We've got 2 that came out. We've got the 7 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Woof. Allow some dream and some magic to come into your life, but keep it on track. Keep it kind of like dream and go for it. Dream and go for it. Don't get caught up in fantasy, because something that you're doing right now is going to produce what you're wanting for the future. Ooh, we've got cherished self here. I accept and love myself. That could be a new and interesting aspect of that 7 of Cups. You know, in putting self-respect into the equation is also going to net a bigger outcome, because then boundaries aren't going to be crossed. Then you're not going to be run to the bone. You know what I'm saying? So be full of curiosity and fantasy and magic, and be focused on the end result of it. All right? Hmm. 33s. Here we go. Oh, my tea tastes like candy. It's so beautiful. Thank you all for being here. That's so much math, Redbeard. Why do we have to do math today? I do weird math. 33s. Are we going? 33s. We have the 6 of Swords here. You guys, the 6 of Swords has come up a few times. Ooh, and planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. So while we're moving away from things that we are not wanting anymore, we are getting ready to move into things that we are wanting. Beautiful transition period. And I think a lot of people are transitioning right now. And it's just being able to be open to that flow and open to the messages from the universe, and also like being open emotionally as well. right? Not to close off with that Six of Swords. There is still a little emotional baggage, but don't totally like close yourself off for that. Haha! You like even numbers? I just like numbers. I break it all down to like single digits too, which is funny. Which is why I was giggling about my start date for 101 days. You're 33? Nice. Alright, 34s. There we go. Ooh, we've got the Seven of Wands that's come in. A little bit of conflict going on. Like, people aren't really understanding what's going on at this moment, but that's okay. You don't have to find, like, all the answers to fulfill their questions. And sometimes when we're on a healing path, like, it does cause conflict with others around us because it'll trigger what isn't healed within them. Right? So then they're like, why are you doing this to me? And it's just like, well, no, I'm not doing it to you. I'm making myself feel better. So if you're triggered, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to deal with that. That's on you. We've got savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. Look at these two conflicting cards here. But you know what? At the same time, with understanding the bliss and allowing it and accepting it and welcoming it into our lives, it does reduce the amount of conflict and chaos that comes. Oh, nice. I'm going up to 40, Elsie. 42 is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. It also breaks down to like a binary code, doesn't it? For binary. There's actually a lot of reasons. I read out, I'm like, why 42 is the answer. 4 and 2 is 6. It's one of those. I just did a reverse 6. That falls into the numeric thing. No, I'm not doing math. I'm doing patterns. Patterns with numbers. All right, 35s. Here we are. I've got 2 of them for you. Nice. We have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse position. We also have Strength that's coming snuck in here on the bottom of this card. So having the strength to welcome the vibration of money coming to you, having the strength to accept it graciously, having the strength to know that, yeah, sometimes we have these blockages, but there are ways that we can work through them. And sometimes it just is, it's in the form of hard work. So it's really nice having the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse position here with the Strength card, because it does take strength to welcome the goodness, right? Especially if that's where the shift is happening. Soaring into joy. Childlike wonder fills my life. Ooh, I talk about that a lot. Hi, Rebecca. And so, yeah, it takes strength to welcome that joy, to welcome that happiness. And where people are, I think society's gotten a little fucked up where it's like, why are you so happy? Instead of going, why are you sad? You know, like questioning people on why they're happy and chippy and judging them for it, because everybody is so used to being in a complaining, morose, and lower vibration feeling. So soaring into joy is a difficult one without having to explain yourself. So please have the strength to do so. Yeah, the glass is half full until I chug it back because I'm thirsty, and then it's empty and I get to refill it again. Or it's a little glass and it all goes back in one shot. Anywho, sometimes I got to put on my glasses so I can see better. Rebecca picks 40. Nice. All right. So we're at 36 right now. There we go. $36. What do we got? Being in the flow. I'm in the flow of the universe. Ooh, it's a lot. Queen of Wands. Okay, I am in the fiery magma flow of the universe. Queen of Wands just says take it. Take it and go with it. Fire, confidence, and then go with that flow of magma into the water. It's a beautiful thing. Like, once you get that confidence, and a lot of people may consider it ego, but it's not ego. There's a huge difference in confidence and ego, right? Confidence is like, okay, I know this. I know this. Ego is, I hope I can pull this off so people think I know this. Do you know what I mean? Queen of Wands comes in and she's just like, let your soul go on fire. Be confident. Be proud of what you're doing. Talk about yourself. Talk about your accomplishments. Speaking of glass, tea, beautiful tea. All right, 37s. Here we go. This is how we do it. Two of Wands. Make that damn decision. All right, don't be stubborn. Don't be stubborn. Don't let pride get in the way. Sometimes we need a little help with things. Ooh, this one is saying a lot. Have a little fun. Also, you've made the decision, but you can also have fun with the decision, right? Like, if you've made the decision to get it done, you can still have fun while getting it done. I gotta write that one down. You can still have fun while getting it done. Quote the Char. All right, 2 of Wands. You got giving birth. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. Right? So the decision's been made. Have some fun getting it done. That new energy is coming. Make sure you add some wonder into it. Beauty, beauty, beauty. All right, 38s. Need some new energy? Yep. I highly recommend tapping or like breathing meditations. You can find some nice yoga or Reiki breathing meditations. Yoga breathing meditations I have absolutely done. And it's been fantastic. It's a really great way to shift the energy in the body. All right, 38s. Ooh, simplify your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. We've got the eight of discs as well. So practice, 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 right? And by reviewing, reducing, reusing, recycling, and practicing, woo, we get to keep it simple, sweetheart, right? So when you're practicing, when you're honing in on what you're doing, you're actually like niching down. You're making things more simple. Right? So instead of having to do all these millions of things, you're doing 5. So practice at your mastery and keep it simple. Watching Australian reno shows or decorating shows, like home reno shows. And one of the things that one of the interior designers said was, you add your stuff and then you take away until it's perfect. And that's keeping it simple and not over cluttered. Not like I know what that's all about, but keeping it simple and not over cluttered. Oh, share some somewhat good news. Beauty! All right, 39s. Here we go. It's 11:11. 39s. Yay! High five! Way to go. Here we have the Prince of Swords. So going through, keep going forward. Don't give up, and be brave about your movement. Right? Slow and steady is going to win the race, and as long as you're moving forward, you're not giving up. Look at this, manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. Yes, they are. And so if we just keep working at it, it will come. And as we learn more things, we get more tools to work towards those dreams, for those manifestations to be a realization. Well, that's good. I'm glad you get to go and see baseball for your birthday. Nice, Elsie, that's yours. Aww. Well, happy birthday. All right, 40s, here we go. Ace of Pentacles coming through. Nice, and the High Priestess. So what we're looking at here is the actual start of new beginnings, like making sure things are all lined up how they're supposed to be, listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. All right, so opening up to those new things, it's going to be a good thing for you. Okay, and that is our conclusion today of our Choose Your Own Adventure Tarot readings. All right, happy birthday to you, Noka Oi Tarot. I'm sorry I didn't send you out birthday kitty singings yesterday. Oof. And so, my friends, that brings our Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. That brings our Tuesday tarot reading. Oh, nice. Terminology is hard. Way to go. That's awesome. Oh, here we are, my friends. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for coming to read with us. Woo! Thank you, Queen. Ooh, that's awesome. Nice. Queen P and High Priestess. Haha! That's beautiful. Thank you. So I'd like to thank you all for being here. Absolutely wonderful to read for you. I hope your week is amazing. And I don't know what just came over me, but I think the dog needs to go out. He's like pacing downstairs. I just got this wave of excitement. So I hope that is for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Rebecca, for the cards for me. Way to go, Noka Oi. Thank you, Redbeard, for your super on the channel. Appreciate it. And oh my goodness, this one just whipped by really quickly. But I am going to run away. Let's see what my dog is doing. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for doing the gratitude challenge with me as well. And I'll see you tomorrow for the challenge. And I'll see you Thursday for our lives. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my goodness.